I'm a server at this upscale French restaurant called Le Chateau Noir in downtown. It's the kind of place where the cheapest entree costs $85, and people make reservations 3 months in advance. The owner, Marcus Beaumont, yes, that's his real name, and yes, he's as pretentious as it sounds, likes to think he's running some Michelin star establishment, but honestly, the food is overpriced and mediocre at best. But what happened last night? Holy shit.
I'm still processing it all.
The setup. So it's a Tuesday evening, which is usually pretty quiet for us. We had maybe 15 tables occupied in our 80-seat restaurant. I was working the main dining room when this absolutely stunning black couple walks in around 7 p.m. The woman was wearing this elegant emerald dress that probably cost more than my monthly rent, and the man had on a perfectly tailored navy suit. They carried themselves with this quiet confidence that screamed, "We belong anywhere we choose to be." They approached the hostess stand where Jessica, our 19-year-old hostess, greeted them warmly. I could hear their conversation from across the room because it was relatively quiet. "Good evening," the woman said with a smile. "We have a reservation under Johnson for 7:15. Jessica checked her book. "Oh yes, here it is.
Table for two.
Right this way, please." But before Jessica could grab menus, Marcus appeared out of nowhere like some kind of bigoted ninja. This man has a sixth sense for when he can create problems, I swear.
Enter the villain.
Marcus is this short, balding guy in his early 50s who inherited the restaurant from his father. He's never worked a day in food service in his life, but acts like he's Gordon Ramsay. He's got this Napoleon complex and takes it out on the staff constantly. But what I witnessed that night showed me just how deep his issues really ran. "Excuse me," Marcus said, stepping in front of Jessica with this fake smile that didn't reach his eyes. "I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid there's been a mistake." The couple exchanged glances. The man, who I later learned was Dr. James Johnson, raised an eyebrow.
What kind of mistake?
"Well, you see," Marcus continued, his voice dripping with condescension, "Le Chateau Noir maintains a very specific atmosphere. I'm sure you understand. Perhaps there's another establishment that might be more suitable for your needs." The temperature in that room dropped about 20 degrees. Every conversation stopped. The other diners, mostly wealthy white folks, turned to stare. Some looked uncomfortable, others curious. A few had this disgusting look of approval on their faces. Dr. Johnson's wife, Maria, I found out her name later, placed a gentle hand on her husband's arm. Her voice was steady as steel when